It's one thing when you confront the enemy face to face, but it's a completely different story when there is no enemy to confront but there are still victims. Anti-personnel mines are just one of those types of weapons that demoralize soldiers and cause significant damage to personnel without direct participation in a battle. All the armies in the world are actively using anti-personnel mines to solve problematic personnel issues. The Russian army was no exception, and their arsenal has a fairly large number of various anti-personnel mines. Today we will talk about the meanest Russian mine, PFM-1. What are butterfly mines? Is Russia using them against Ukraine? During the ongoing war between Russia and Ukraine, Russia has reportedly used the butterfly mine. Russia used it to deter the free movement of the forces along the enemy line. Reports quoting the UK Ministry of Defense stated, Russia is highly likely deploying anti-personnel mines to protect and deter freedom of movement along the defensive lines in the Donbass. These mines have the potential to inflict widespread casualties amongst both the military and the local civilian population. And before we continue, subscribe to the channel and like this video. It will help to confront Russian propaganda. What are butterfly mines? Also known as PFM-1 and PFM-1S mines, butterfly mines are anti-personnel mines that can be deployed from mortars, helicopters, and airplanes in large numbers. The name of the mines derives from their shape and color. These mines are very sensitive to touch and explode upon contact. Significantly, it doesn't explode when gliding to the ground and can escape metal detectors as are made of plastic. It contains relatively less explosive and thus ends up injuring or maiming the handler. It causes serious injuries, tears off limbs, and if help is not provided in time, the person dies in a matter of minutes. The mine itself is small and blends in well with the terrain, easily mistaken for stone or leaves. The butterfly connotations are very lightweight and can be carried by winds. Also, they can be moved by water or snow melting. Children suffered the most. These mines are also known as green parrots due to their shape and bright color, and are also considered to be one of the most controversial weapons. Usually green, the color and the way which the mine lands often attracts children as it looks like a colored toy. Soviets are accused of deliberately designing it to look like a toy, which they have always denied. These mines have maimed children in conflicts, particularly during the Soviet-Afghan conflict, because they mistook the mines for toys. More than 30,000 Afghans are said to have been victims of these mines. Is there any international law? As a consequence of the Soviet-Afghan conflict, including other reasons included, the Ottawa Treaty was signed in 1997. Anti-personnel cluster landmines were internationally banned. 164 states have signed the treaty, but Russia are not signatories to it. Russia continues to use these mines to this day in the Ukrainian theater of operations, despite the large number of explosions among civilians and especially children. Technical specifications. With two wings, these mines are molded in polythene plastic. One wing is heavier than the other, which is used as pressure activation for the main fuse. The central body has the main fuse, and during airdropping, the lighter wing acts as a stabilizer for the mine. When a pressure exceeding 5 kg is applied, the mine gets activated. It usually contains 40 grams of explosive and can be deployed rapidly to deter the movement of the enemy. It can hurt enemy soldiers and the civilian population in the area. Write your opinion in the comments, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with your friends. Do not forget to leave a like if you enjoyed this video. See you soon.